whenever you have to solve for x, and x is in the exponent, then you have to do this problem-solving method. Those of you going to calculus, you'll do this quite a bit as well. So again, my issue is right here. I have to solve for x, and it's trapped as an exponent. So in order to do that, I have to untrap it. So I'm going to use a rule of logs. One of your rules of logs is when you have an exponent, it can come forward if you have a log statement. Well, I don't. I just have the number 8. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to use, you can use log base 10 because your calculators will do it, or you can use natural log. I'm going to do natural log because that's what we do most often in calculus. So I'm going to do the natural log of both sides. As long as you do it to both sides, then it's legit. If 8 to the 4x power is equal to 3.4, then the natural log of both of those will also be equal. So I'm going to do this because if I have a log statement, my power rule of logs, see, I can bring my exponent forward, and that untraps my exponent. That's the benefit of doing this. So I'm going to use my power rule now that says that can come forward, and I have 4x times the natural log of 8 equals the natural log of 3.4. So I took the natural log of both sides so that I can use the power rule of logs. I used the power rule by bringing that 4x forward. Now I'm trying to get x by itself. So I'm going to get rid of that natural log of 8 first. I'm multiplying by it right now, so I have to divide by natural log of 8. I'm also going to go ahead and do this in the same step. I have to get rid of that 4 as well. So I'm going to divide by a 4 as well, and then everything will cancel. See that? All in one step. The 4 cancels. The natural log of 8 cancels, and I'm left with just x equals natural log of 3.4 over 4 natural log of 8. And you're going to use your calculator to get that decimal answer.
Oh, we can use it?
You can use it. Now you're free. Be very careful with parentheses here. You need a parenthesis. Natural log of 3.4 divided by, you've got to hit parentheses. And then do 4 times natural log of 8. Close your parentheses twice.
Is it 0.63?
Oh, me not know. It sounds like we're getting a lot of that. So, natural log 3.4. 0.147 is what you should get.
That's not what I got.
Nope.
0.63.
I got 0.63.
Wait, what was the answer?
0.147.
I got it.
Okay, if you are, you got to use parentheses correctly. So, if you, let me see if I can figure out what you guys are doing.
I never knew this was cream soda.
Divided by.
Can you come look at my calculator?
Did you get it?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to see if I know what you're doing.
No, I didn't get that. I thought it was you.
You had the same calculator.
I got it. 0.147.
Yeah. You need to put parentheses.
Natural log 3.4, close parentheses, divided by 4 times 8. Who's got 636? Is that one of them? Okay, you're not using your parentheses around the whole denominator.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
You've got to put the, otherwise, if you don't put parentheses around the whole thing, your calculator is doing natural log of 3.4 divided by 4, and getting that answer, and then multiplying that answer by the natural log of 8 up there. So it's using order of operations. So you have to put natural log of 3.4 with parentheses around this. So here's what it looks like in order. Divided by, open parentheses, 4 times natural log of 8.
Okay.
Close that parentheses and then close that one.
Yeah, I got it.
You don't have to put a times though, you can just put 4 natural.
4 natural, yeah. You
Can
don't
you
have to
do
put
that?
the times. Well, I don't think so, depending on your, they should all do it. It's fine. 0.147, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, 0.147.
Good enough. These calculators should know what we're trying to get. It shouldn't be a trick.
It's doing order of operations. It expects perfection out of you. Okay, so again,
Stop, what?
your task on your next test,
I hear.
which is,
That's what it was for.
is it Friday before Thanksgiving? I mean, the Thursday before Thanksgiving, is your last test. Your goal on that test, remember, you're gonna have to figure out how to solve them
We
when.
have 3 tests.
So this, if your exponent has, if your variable is an exponent, you have to do this. So anytime you have a variable in your exponent, you're always gonna do this. Natural log of both sides. Use the power rule to untrap that exponent, and then just work your way through getting x by itself. Okay.
Are you saying do the rest from work?
No. Number 6. So the exponent is x plus 7. 5 to the x plus 7 power equals 3. I'm trying to solve for x. X is an exponent. The only way to solve is take the natural log of both sides. Still fun. And then that exponent comes forward. When you bring it forward, please put parentheses around it so that you don't make a boo-boo. It's x plus 7 as a whole chunk times natural log of 5. If you don't put parentheses around it, it's going to look like only the number 7 is times the natural log, but it's the whole thing times natural log. So put parentheses around it. So that's what I have right now. I'm trying to get x by itself. So I have this thing times natural log of 5. I'm going to get rid of the natural log of 5 next. The opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by natural log of 5, both sides. Oh, I did it right. Natural log of 5. And then subtract your 7. And all that's going to go in your calculator. Natural log of 3 divided by natural log of 5. And then hit enter and then do minus 7. Well, you don't have to hit enter. Just make sure the minus 7 is not in the denominator.
What's the answer?
Final answer will be negative 6.317.